Welcome to Healthy You, Goodness of Life. Today we have a very special guest, Dylan, because today I'm going to be making a toddler recipe for 1-year-old babies. So today I'm going to be making idli but with a different twist. So that is going to be pumpkin idli and pumpkin sambar. So let's get started. So firstly I'm going to show you the ingredients for the idli. So I have already mixed, this is a homemade idli batter, and I had pureed the pumpkin. So I boiled the pumpkin first and then pureed the pumpkin. So I've added about 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree to the idli batter, and I have mixed it well, and let's see how we can make idlis from this. This is a very simple recipe, and it's packed of nutrients, and this also can be had for breakfast or dinner. It's a very good option for adults as well, those who are in the weight loss journey. So let me explain you what are the ingredients for the sambar. Sambar, again, it's a very simple recipe. I'm going to be using pumpkin. That's about half a cup of pumpkin, half tomato roughly chopped, half onions roughly chopped, quarter cup of moong dal, half teaspoon of mustard seeds. We've got turmeric, that is about half a teaspoon, some curry leaves, quarter teaspoon of Asafoetida or Hing, and a pinch of pepper powder. I use pepper powder wherever I use turmeric, because pepper powder helps in absorption of the turmeric into your body. So it's very important. So let's get started to how to make the idlis. So I've got the idli plate here. So I'm going to just grease it with some oil. I'm just using gingerly oil here, just a few drops. And then now I'm just going to take this and smear it in the rest of the idli molds. So now I've greased this well. Now I'm going to put the idli batter, the one which we mixed with the puree. Let me add some more of the puree because it's good to see an orange color. Just little more. This came about 3.5 tablespoons of puree for 1 cup of idli batter. So you got a nice orange color here now. Now I'm going to pour these into the idli plate. Just about this much. So otherwise it's going to anyways cook and it's going to come up, rise up. Otherwise if we fill it more, the idli, when it rises up, it comes outside. So just put it this much. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all will like this recipe. And all the descriptions of the recipe will be in the description box below. So Dylan is actually playing. You can hear some background noise. So this is for him actually. He loves idli, so I thought I'll make pumpkin idli. So here you go, right, guys? It's ready. I'm just going to put it in the steamer for about 10 minutes. So here you can see I've got the steamer. I had already boiled some water, like it was about 5 minutes since I kept it. So it's boiling now. I'm just going to put this inside. and close the lid. So let this steam for about 5 to just about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is sufficient. So I've got the cooker heated here. So I've just put 1 teaspoon of ghee in it. So what I did, I forgot to tell you guys, the moong dal I had kept. That's the quarter cup I washed it. And now I've just put 1 teaspoon of ghee in the cooker. And I put the moong dal, washed moong dal in it. I'm just going to give a quick stir. So next I'm going to be adding little bit of oil because I'm going to add onions and everything. So just 1 teaspoon of oil again. And to that I'll be adding onions. Just saute it. You don't have to wait for it to get brown because many ways it's going into the cooker. Next I added tomatoes. Next the pumpkins. It's a very simple and a quick dish. Next I'll be adding the turmeric, hing and the pepper powder. So curry leaves I'll be using at the end. Curry leaves and the mustard seeds is just for tempering at the end. Now let me add about almost 3/4 cup of water. Even if you add more, that's fine. Make sure you don't add less water because you need to cook the moong dal in the water. So see whether the pumpkin is just covered a bit of water and it requires more water. So about I think 1 cup of water would be sufficient. So now next I'm going to be adding salt to this. Salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt. However, you can use any like normal salt, that's fine. About 1 teaspoon again. So when you see this is getting little like the bubbles are coming, it's started to boil. Now let me cover this with the lid. So pumpkin cooks really fast, so I'll cook it for about 2 whistles and switch it off. And I've kept the flame on medium. And the idlis are getting ready over that side. Once the one whistle of the sambar comes, I can switch off the idli because since we kept the idlis about 5 minutes now. So now you can see the sambar the pumpkin is cooked well and the moong dal is also cooked well. So I'm just smashing it. So it's all cooked well. So if you're making the sambar for adults, you can add green chili or dry red chili when you use for temper, when you use when you do tempering, or you can add green chili when you cook the dal. So but I'm not adding any chilies because this is for baby. This is a toddler recipe and I'm making it for Dylan. I don't want it to make it spicy. So I'm just switching on the gas again. So check for the consistency. This is a bit thick. So I'm going to add a little more water here. This is boiled water again. Just let this simmer for a while. So for the tempering, I'm going to be using little bit ghee. Just about half a teaspoon of ghee. I'll add the mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds crackle, I've got the idli also ready here. I'll show you in a while. So now you can see it started to crackle. I'm going to take it off from the flame. I'm going to add the curry leaf. And then we'll add it here to the sambar. Just give it a mix. So the sambar is ready. So the idlis are ready. I'm just going to remove from the mold. So what I'll do is I have this small spoon here which I use for the idlis to come out. So just make it a bit wet and then just swirl around. Then here you have soft idlis. The idlis won't stick because we have greased this plate. Just swirl. You can also use normal spoon, but this is it's more flat and it's easier to remove. Here you go. My pumpkin idli and pumpkin sambar is ready. So hope you all liked my recipe. Please do try this recipe and share your thoughts, and like my channel, comment, and please share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time in my next recipe. Thank you.